What up, fish people? Kenny E and the lovely Danny E here for another Sunday night of shenanigans. Let me start by apologizing to our beloved members. I am so sorry. So it's been a week. The truck still was acting up. I paid all that money, 8 grand. And anyway, I just said I'm done with this truck. So took it in today, traded it in for a GMC. So this is the first time in 35 plus years that there is not a single Ford in my driveway. So Ford Motor Company, shame on you for making the EcoBoost worst junk I've ever owned. And I will say that publicly right here, right now. You need to get it together. You lost a 35-year customer. Anyway, rant over. Fish-wise, we're excited, guys. I noticed tonight that the Rock Kills were chasing after Brycons and Oscars down here. And lo and behold, in the corner of the tank down there, they have made themselves a nest on this big piece of rock we have in there. So now I've got to scramble and figure out where we're going to put these Brycon or these Rock Kill Sebrum eggs to hatch because they are a cool little fish. Because if they stay in that tank, it's going to be like it was when I had the convicts in. Those Brycons, as soon as those babies are free swimming, they're going to be down there just picking them off. I'm actually surprised that they haven't went down and started trying to peel the eggs off the rock yet. I'm sure that's coming too. But let me run through the hellos right quick. First in this evening is Miss Carol Cox. Good to see you. Coming in with her standard. Live long and prosperous. Linda Worth, welcome. Dix, good to see you. Marty with Fish Dreams. Good to see you. Hola, Mr. Stephen White out of Brazil, Spain. Eugene, good to see you. John McKenzie, welcome. Mickey M, all the way from Sweden, saying, lurking in the middle of the night. Appreciate you, brother. Oh, there's Mr. Jeff. Passing winds in the house. Tommy with Silver Creek. Greg with 3G. Good day, Mr. Sturleson. Garcia in the house. Cave of Wonders. Miss Sage, how are you, dear? Good to see you. Miss Gina Reef. Big heart for you, sister. All right, have I caught up? It looks like we are caught up. So, channel's been going crazy. The top 100 videos are doing a lot of coolness. We are now like 1,200 away from 20Ks, folks. We are getting excited about this.
What happened? Not that we don't appreciate it, but I was just like, whoa. It's amazing. So yeah, we got the Rock Keels. They're such a beautiful Sebrum. They're so pretty, and the colors that are on them, they are the prettiest Sebrums out there, I think. And so we really would like to get these babies in a safe place. And then we went fishing yesterday on the boat.
To the stream.
And we went fishing
Life
yesterday on the
Lesson
boat.
Vlogs, welcome.
Which we found something interesting. There was a fish that we caught that I didn't even know this could happen to a fish.
Yeah, this was pretty gross. So Danny, her first trout today was a respectable, about a 12 to 13 inch trout. But I got to look at it. It had all these weird like tumor bumps all over the side of it, and on one side it was all bumpy. And I'm like, what the hell? So anyway, I brought it home because he had swallowed it. It was going to die anyway. So I figured, maybe it's just on the skin. I got into this thing, and each of those bumps, when you got under the skin, were pus things filled with these gnarly little clear worms. Yeah, actually, when I popped it open, were on the end of my knife crawling and shit. It was creepy.
So yeah,
I've never in my lifetime have ever seen that. That was pretty gnarly.
and I'm like, whew, glad that didn't end up in our tanks.
Yay! Tommy says his rainbows have been laying eggs. Very good.
Nice.
Then Melvin said, "Hello, Gene." Melvin saying hello to everybody.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Hip hop, our weekend's going good. We're having a great weekend. I got a new truck today. Took what 5 hours to buy it, but we got her. Managed to get 10K off MSRP, and then they gave me 20 grand for my 100,000 mile to Ford. So I'm in a brand new truck, and I only had to finance around 38 grand, which is awesome.
Which was a steal of a deal. It was great.
And Johnny, the salesperson I had today, really sharp kid, nice kid. So I enjoyed it. Good experience. I bought it from this place called Autotown here in Oregon.
Yeah.
Autotown GMC is who I bought it from. I'm McLaughlin.
Yeah. It was super, super good. So we need a truck so bad because of the camping and the fishing and just everything.
Yeah, I mean, what she means to say, we need a reliable truck.
Right.
Mine was becoming not so reliable.
Yeah, we keep going up to Washington to visit Alex, and we kind of go to Aquarium Co-op and we visit my daughter, and it's just so important to have
Jason on the island.
Yes, Jason Blair.
Our son on the Pendletons. I mean, when we're not this time of year, we're fine. Our winter time we're fine because we just hop in my wife's all-wheel drive and we're good. It gets great mileage. That's what we use. But this time of year, the kids expect. They not only want to see us, they expect the boat to be with us. You know what I mean? So we got to have the boat when we go to see them this time of year.
So Gina's Reef says, we spent our weekend in Atlanta, Georgia for Blade Show. We went to the Georgia Aquarium yesterday. It was fun. I took a pic of the Discus tank for you Disky lovers. That's so cool. So she says, tonight's our last night. Then we're driving back tomorrow. Fun.
Yeah,
fun,
that happens. If you start buying plants for aquariums, you can get to 700 real quick. But at least you got a phone and all that worked into it with it. So that helps. Well, the one I went with hip hop, I bought the new. Well, it's not new. It's been out since 19. This diesel, but I got the 3-liter Duramax, which gets 33 miles to the gallon on the highway, 27 miles under load on the highway as well. And then in the city, it's supposed to be around 24. Which for a 4x4 truck, I'm all over that full size truck. No, window liquor, believe it or not, I did not buy a Ford this time. I said no Ford. I was against the Ford this time.
Yep. No, it's first time in 35 years that I've been married to him that we don't have a Ford in the driveway. So we've had almost every make and model of Ford that there's been out. I think my favorite back in the day was the Ford SHOs. That was the funnest car to drive.
Way over torque steered in the front. I mean, it was every time you did a burnout, you feared for your life. It was awesome.
Yeah, Ken just didn't like the EcoBoost. That's the only problem we had with Ford.
An eco joke, in my opinion. That was bad.
Yeah, because I literally drove my Mustang till it was over 100,000 miles, and the only reason that I got rid of that was just because I needed a more economical car to drive to work. Now that I have to go back into the office 3 days a week, so
Yeah, that's an excursion you're after, Tommy, not an expedition. You want an excursion.
And Ken
And the
knows
first
he
one
sold
they'll
cars
trade
for
out, I
30 years.
believe, was 99.
Yeah. So it was really funny. Ken intimidated the truck people a lot today.
I get kind of boisterous. Well, they were trying to play the back and forth game, and I finally just cut it off at the pass. He made like 2 passes, and I went and say, "Hey, listen, I did this, and this." I went right in. I didn't even ask. I just walked into the sales office with them while they were trying to desk my deal. I said, "Listen, I know you're going to make some jacket packs somewhere. You're going to mess with me somewhere and try to get some of this money back. I know you're giving up 10K off and all that." I said, "I wanted 25 grand for my truck." And I held for it for a while, and they came back at 20. So I thought that was fair, 100K, whatever. So anyway, yeah, I just got it. Still was 5 hours there, which I was
Four
the
hours.
only guy in the place. That's what drove me nuts. When I was desking and doing deals, from the time you hit the lot, I'm talking test drive everything. I had you out within an hour, hour and a half, worst case. And that's if you had crappy credit. And I had a lot of details I had to work out, hour and a half. And these guys had me there for 5 hours. I don't understand it. I never will understand it because they weren't doing nothing. I was the only customer in the showroom. They should have been able to get me out of there in about, okay, worst case, 2 hours. 5? Then this is what got the whole showroom of salesmen laughing, is they come back with the first pencil and the guy puts an okay with a smiley face. So I go like this. I love the smiley face. Across the showroom, all the salespeople started laughing. Then I heard the desk guy back there just started losing his stuff. And I said, listen, this better get better than this or I'm leaving.
Are you still taking the Shilajit, Ken?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So it's doing good.
Yeah, Shilajit's working for us.
Yep. I kept texting Ken while he was in there. How's it going? What's going on? How are things? Keep me posted. How much longer are you going to be? Silver Creek says they'd still do the Foursquare.
Oh yeah. But I mean, overall, they weren't your classic greasiness that you get with some of the salespeople, and it just took the only negative I have on the whole experience is it took way longer than it should have. Other than that, they did a great job.
Silver Creek Wildlife says, I remember the Foursquare. Yep. But now me and Heather have a nice, safe truck to go on our camping trip in August, September, whenever we
Now,
decide
Juanita, Miss Dix, I usually would be that way, but I really wanted this truck. I mean, to let you guys know, me and Danny took off this morning at 7 a.m. because I wanted to do my little pre-homework before I actually figured out, because there were 3 rigs I was still going to look at: the Ford, the GMC, and the Toyota. And the Ford, I just could not see the value this time for what I needed. And Ford also developed this stuff where it's got this V8 that converts to a 4-cylinder at stoplights, then turns off. I don't want to deal with all that jackery. I really don't. So
it's more stuff to go wrong.
I've been eyeballing these GMCs for about a year. I mean, I've been studying them, and anyway, the diesel part came about today because Danny really fell in love with the look of this particular one. And, the little miss said, I will not buy a Lexus unless it's a hybrid. I got to have a hybrid. When we went out the last time, we come home with a Lexus and it's not a hybrid. So Anyway, we got a diesel this time. This will be my first diesel I've ever owned, so we'll see what happens. So I get all the way over to my buddy who's a diesel guru for Cummins. He goes, well, did your salesman go over this? He pops the freaking gas tank thing. And the new diesels now, you got to put diesel in, and then you got to go inside the store and buy this other gel additive crap to put in this other container thing. He goes, oh, they didn't tell you about that part? I said, no. He goes, yeah. He goes, welcome to this club. So that's probably why miraculously the government dropped the price of diesel fuel now, because they know they're whacking everybody on this other juice they're mandatory making you put in. It does something to the diesel to break it down a little bit before it's actually burned or something. I'm not sure what it does. It makes it so that it doesn't make the black smoke, it's blue smoke. And anyway, I don't get all that, but
Ken's entering a whole new world. But Gina says, ugh, I haven't been camping in forever. I'm long overdue. Ken and I are going next weekend.
Yep, we're speaking of which.
Yes.
Got as much. This is what is this? The second time in 5 years, or is it third?
Third.
So we are officially going to have to cancel our third live stream in 5 years because, well, wait a minute. No, I'm not.
Because you have Wi-Fi in your vehicle?
That's right. We don't have to cancel. We can go live from the back seat.
We'll see how that works.
So potentially we may be able to still. So I'm not going to cancel it yet because I forgot the truck I just bought has a hotspot in it. It's got its own little Wi-Fi station.
All right, hang on. I'll be right back.
So Livingston Custom Fab says we got the Denali 2500 Diamond Edition sitting in the driveway, and DFI burns diesel smoke. Reburns the smoke. Okay. What's up, Byron? Let me see here. Silver Creek says 10K. Yeah, I agree. I got a great deal. What's going on, Surf City? We're talking next weekend, John. Live from the back seat of the new GMC will probably be our live stream next week because Danny and I Friday take off for a camping trip with the kids up in the woods, and we don't know how stable of live we'll be able to go, but that'd be a perfect opportunity to see if the hype is true about this onboard Wi-Fi that GMC and Chevy and Cadillac have. So we're going to find out. PNW Aqua, Mr. Ryan, how are you, sir? So you got some Paleotis today. That's awesome. Oh, that's funny, passing wind. Oh my gosh. Zen, how's it going? That's cool, Zen. I'm glad to hear it, man. They had a shaky way to you, but I'm glad they made it, and you're already getting babies. That's awesome. Thanks, Eugene. So Zen just said that she got 12 or 13 fry now.
Oh, cool.
Of the Gingas.
Good. Okay.
So I get when the liquor says, I guess they've been running that blue stuff in big rigs for over a year now. That's why you noticed that the trees and stuff next to freeways are so much greener now.
That's interesting. PNW Aqua. Gingaruba are also some sexy fish.
Yeah.
Tell them about your new series.
What do you mean, mine? Okay,
What
first
was
off,
your idea? So I'm giving
Danny
you
and
all
I
the
need to
credits.
reset the 75 in the bedroom. So I want to do a series now of us refurbishing that. Then also we are going to get the second series back on go. I'll probably redrop the video so all those that didn't know about Danny's building this, because the first video was shot about a year ago. Get right on it. So anyway, she's finally got the hankering to get that done. And why in summer, when we're supposed to be out fishing, all of a sudden she's got this energy, but I'm not going to fight it. I want to get one of these paludariums built. So
Yeah, there's that.
we will be starting that series up too. So we got a couple of playlists that will be starting to come out for y'all.
Yeah.
I'll start getting better for my Facebook folks. I used to drop the videos on there. I'm going to be doing that quite often this year. I will admit I got a little sidetracked with stuff. I mean, I was going through a lot of pain this year, along with the amount of folks that I lost. I mean, I lost a lot of years of respect, a lot of years of people that I very much looked up to in my lifetime. I guess they were the mentors of my life. And I've lost quite a few of them this past year. I mean, it's been rough on me. I mentally, if it wasn't for Danny, I doubt I would still be. I mean, I was messed up for a bit. So I apologize. I normally don't go through that kind of stuff, but this year was an incredibly rough year. It just was really rough on me particularly. So we are very dedicated to our channel. We want to get all those cool series back up and going. And then I want to get better with more long form videos. I've been relying a lot on my shorts, and where I built this channel was getting in there and just getting intimate and showing you guys the tanks. And I want to get back to my way of doing things. So be looking for us getting back to our normal selves in the way we always were this year. We're excited for that. And then,
and I think what's going to be super interesting about the Rescape series is you're going to see like all the reasons that we are doing the Rescape. It's not just because we have a hankering to do it. Like some of the tanks, we have blackbeard algae growing like crazy on some of the plants and different items, and it's some things that you guys might be experiencing. So if you can see me go through it and the different things that I will try to get all this stuff under control, some of this might be really helpful for you. So I'm excited to have you see all the down and dirty stuff we got to do.
Yes. What's going on there, Victor C? Good to see you, sir. Q. There'll be some Susie Q.
Hi. Hi. So yeah, we're excited to do these new series,
and maybe we'll even have some baby rock keels.
Well, we got this lady. Yep, you have heard that she's talking about doing some more series on some new rebuilding stuff. She was talking about it on her stream last week, and I was watching it, but I couldn't help but to think. I'm like, okay, dear God, leave an opening this time, Q. You got to leave an opening.
Yeah.
We don't want any neighbor help again. You know what I'm saying?
One of the funniest videos I ever watched. So I must have watched that video 50 times.
I mean, Susie Q in that video, to this day, if there was an actual way to give MVPs or whatever for video content, Q has got it for like the last 50 years. I mean, that video where she got in that, to give you the gist of the video, she was making a chicken coop, wasn't it, honey?
I think it was a chicken coop. Yeah.
She got so entailed with putting this chicken coop stuff up that she literally chicken cooped herself in there.
she
was stuck in the chicken coop. So it shows her, I don't know how she got the camera, but she's trying to dig herself and climbing under this thing. And then she got stuck, but she was able to barely reach her cell phone, was able to call her neighbor for neighbor. She goes, little neighbor, help. I won't say the other things that were said, but it is an amazing video. One of the funniest videos you will ever. If one of my members, I think Zen's in here, she's legendary at that, and so is Lori. See if you can find that video and drop the link for that video. Because that video, it was probably 2 years ago now, or is that 3 years? Q?
I don't even know. I don't know.
Susan says, I can't even.
I can't even. Oh, so hi, Regina Phalanges.
Regina, how are you? Oh, cute.
Oh my goodness.
What's going on, Chattanooga? Ed? Good to see you, buddy. It was awesome to talk to you today.
Yeah, that was good.
Oh,
it is so muggy today here.
It is bad, guys. I mean, I
don't even know what the
Norwegian blood is hot at 70. I mean, I'm starting to But if you guys weren't at the beginning, Danny and I did find a piece of shale covered in rock-kill Sebrum eggs. And those two guys decided to breed in the middle of a Brycon Oscar and a very aggressive bullhead tank. I'm like, what are you thinking, Nimrods? I mean, so I think Danny and I are going to try to find them a new home somewhere in this fish room where they can have it. Only option that would be quick, Danielle, that might be less intrusive is if we can find homes for the zebra and the rest of these Dacoris. I got to get a hold of the lady. A lady is buying 3 of these Dacoris. So I got to get her information and get those out of here. And then I'd only have 2 left. I'll put the other 2 in the 300. Then we can bring those Sebrums up here and then put the shale in there next to the. That won't take very long to do, except that's going to change the pH by quite a bit because we got that high pH sand in there.
Did you post a picture of the truck on our channel?
Yes.
Master Aquatic says, hi, Kenny and Danny. Love the truck, dude.
I did that on members, though, so I didn't really get to show anybody. I'll go out to it.
I can't believe he's walking out there.
There it is.
Too much sun glare. Get on the other side. Can you get on the other side of it?
I like it a lot. We got weather seats. We got sunroof. It's the diesel.
So he's all excited.
So any of the people know me. See what I got in my driveway? GMC. Bob Kaler sees this. He'll be laughing because he gave me a lot of crap when I was on that fish farm tour when I was in that Ford. And now he sees I'm in the same type of truck he's in. He'll be giving me some crap.
It has air conditioning, just not the cooling seats.
No, it had the cooling seats.
Are you sure?
Positive. Because it was freezing my mm-ms.
Oh, no.
Well, I'll put it that way. If it wasn't the cooling seats, we got problems.
Ryan says red again. Okay, at least I know what to expect. Congrats on the new ride.
Boat.
Chattanooga says, I used to make that car.
I earned the title of Marine. I will always be a Marine. So I like the Marine Reds. Yes.
Thank you, Susan Moore. Yeah, that's good. Emperor of Dirt Aquatics says hashtag shrinkage for your cooling seats.
Ed says, I used to make those cars.
Yeah.
Then Skipper Flipfish, got a mechanic coming, is what GMC stands for. Yeah.
Master Aquatic says it is a stunning beauty, Kenny. We can take it out. Fish collecting.
Most people are excited when they get back from buying a car. And I was just sitting in the drive. My wife goes, what is wrong? Because I was just still kind of.
He was in shock.
I could not believe I had a GMC in my driveway. I never, 10 years ago, it would have been like, you would have been better off asking me, hey, can I take off with your wife? Sure. That probably would have been more likely to happen. Which that won't happen.
Terrible, Kenny. Terrible. Oh.
But we are excited about the things that we are going to do with the channel finally.
Yeah. And we're getting down in tanks. So we're making the rooms. And unfortunately, Kenny and I need like a month off together.
Where we actually do. I mean, we kind of did, but we did nothing with it.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, here we go, Tommy. You know what GMC stands for, right? I think people are going to give you crap no matter what you're driving because all I hear was fix and repair daily on the Ford. But
yes. I used to have a t-shirt. I'm going to change it.
Now, the one thing I will say to all those that were giving me crap about my Ford back then, to record, I'm not sure, but I think I'm the only one that did a 35-day road trip across America. And what was it in? A Ford. So anytime one of you GMC boys or Dodge boys want to do that and, put about 13,000 on in 35 days, then you got what that you can finally say you did what my Ford did. Until then, I don't want to hear it.
Oh, poor Kenny. He'll always get crap.
Oh my God. Silver Creek says gay man's Cadillac.
Hey, if that's the way you want to go roll, that is totally fine.
Gay man's Cadillac.
Silver Creek says, I'll stand with you, buddy. Says,
I got a tiger Oscar that hurt its back. And I don't even want to know how that would have happened in your house. First off, how did a tiger Oscar end up in your house? And secondly, how would it have broken its back?
Or hurt its back? I don't know. And how do you know it's its back?
He said it hurt its back.
Byron says that red color is rad. All right. So Lisa and Jay says,
I pulled from Delaware to the UP Soda in a neon good old Dodge. That's cute. That's about an eighth of the drive I did.
That's cute. Window Liquor says, my Chevy was 30 years old when I drove it on the Hot Rod Power Tour, California to Dallas, Texas. That's so cool. So cool to have done. Yeah.
That would be fun.
Send Ginger. Kenny says, oh, isn't that adorable? That's cute.
There's only certain people that I will give slack to, only because I love them. They've been around. Lisa NJ, Zen, Peplin, Maria Z. There's a few that have been here since day one. Carol. There's tons of them. Jason. I could go on and on and on. They're like my buddies for a very long, long time. Peplin was the one that made me even do memberships.
Yeah.
How long did he must have hammered us for like
For
2 months
months.
straight.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That was funny.
Yeah, now Brian says, I got to look up what Hot Rod Power Tool's about. That sounds cool.
Said Ginger, I think Kenny just called us old, but I'm letting it slide.
You know what I meant, Zen. We know you're a lot younger than me and Danny, and we are old. So you classify it how it is. We're 56. You take it from there if you're going to class yourself as old or not. I know you're quite a bit younger than I am.
I married myself a younger man.
Yes, you did, you pervert.
Byron, I drove 13,000 miles in 30 days.
Look what I can do.
Said Ginger, I totally know.
Yes. Uh-oh, Nancy, don't you start that again.
So yeah, we had some good fun catching some fish yesterday, so that was really cool. We caught such a variety. We caught bass, we caught bluegill, we caught crappie, we caught trout, we caught.
It was first time I got to hang out with our daughter Kaylee's husband.
Yeah,
and he really neat kid. He had me laughing. I mean, I've never heard anybody talk so much smack to fish as this kid does.
I know.
Oh my God. I finally started concentrating on fishing the second half of the day, and I started banging fish here and there. But other than that, I was driving and just laughing the whole time.
Yeah.
I mean, every cast when the fish, I'm not going to say what he said because it was pretty graphic.
My grandson was out there catching fish, and he was having a good time.
He got a real nice pound crappie. Beautiful. Oh, crap, Danielle. And I put them in the refrigerator because I thought we would have ate them today.
Well, you didn't give me a chance.
Yeah, I didn't expect it to take 6 hours either.
You guys notice how the time keeps going up. It was really 4 to 4.5 hours. Ken says 5. Now it's 6.
By the time next year it was 12 hours. That's why I went back to driving a Ford.
You know what? I will allow this just because you started at 7 o'clock till 10 o'clock driving all around the Portland area looking at car dealerships trying to find the truck he wanted. He had it narrowed down.
And I know internet supposedly will get you there quicker, but you know what? No, internet my wife is my witness. We saw brand new trucks today where it looked like somebody took a pair of needle nail pliers and just hammered the back end of the thing. You ain't going to see that on the internet when you go to buy it, you know?
Yeah. So it was crazy. It was crazy going all around. I mean, we tore up some miles just looking for the dealerships, just looking at trucks.
Chattanooga, Nancy B in Tennessee says, I don't know if you caught it in your last stream. Kentucky John says he is going to the Nashville meeting next month and said you need to come up too.
Lisa and Jay says, hail damage.
Hail damage.
And Nancy B says, hi, I'm just going to call you Eugene. That's what I do. If you don't cook today, fire up the smoker tomorrow. There you go. I do have a smoker.
Well, the trout that she got was the second trout was like 21. Beautiful, holdover, about that big around. It was perfect. Got two fillets, beautiful, about this big and that thick. Nice, big, thick, bright
That
red.
was a
Meat.
fatty trout.
It's almost like salmon red.
And I found a new recipe for trout. It's a pecan crusted trout recipe. It is so good. Super simple to make. Salt, pepper, ground up pecans, and some panko breadcrumbs. It's all yummy, yummy, yummy. Love
We'll
it.
cook them up tomorrow. We'll
Yeah.
have a little bit of fried, and then maybe we'll bake the trout this time or air fry it.
Yeah, I
Okay.
wish we'd had some footage of the rock keels
To
eggs.
be honest, I didn't think anything would be silly enough to breed in that tank. There's too many predators. I don't understand it.
Yeah, let me
Is
show.
somebody actually doing like a concert in our neighborhood tonight?
I don't know, but I'm gonna show. Um, go over here. I'm gonna share this. Present. Share screen. Share screen. Okay, and then we want share. Look at this. That's the rock keel severum. See how it's spelled Rotkeil? This is how pretty those fish are. These greens show up, the blues, the kind of duller green there, orange, red, the big yellow eyes. They are such
And
pretty
when
fish.
they are in breeding color, they're super. Everything is like darkened out. It's just really, and the black lines really get defined.
Yeah, it's beautiful. So anyway, we just wanted to share. How do I do that? Uh, you know, stop screen. Okay, there we go.
Good
But
day,
anyway,
Dale.
yummy, yummy, yummy. You got a pecan trout in your tummy, and you didn't share, Danny. Nope, it was really good. Ken was like, I love that recipe. And then I cooked them in the air fryer. So no oil, no frying, no nothing. Just put some tin foil on the bottom thing on there in the um,
Greg, they're
air fryer.
similar. I think that is. I think the ones like to get towards the east, that's what they call them, and out here they call them rocky. I think they are similar, if not the same species.
I don't know. Let me look. Yes. Well, yeah. Kind of. Some of them look the same and some of them don't. I don't know. They're gorgeous fish, no matter what. Super pretty.
Yeah, I worked internet too for a while, John. But like I guarantee you, this damage that we saw in this truck looked like it was something that maybe a homeless person went by and just decided to had a bad day or whatever. It was bad.
Yeah. It was we saw some crazy stuff today. And the most interesting thing that we saw that happened to us while we were out running around looking is a whole bunch of the lots had the lot closed. So you couldn't wander onto the lot to even look at the cars to look at while they were gone. I was just kind of blown away by that.
And Danny, what was the last chocolate treat Kitty bought you?
Let me see. It was an almond joy, and it was last week, and he gave it to me right before the stream. But he knows better now. He knows I'm really trying hard to diet and lose some weight.
Yep.
So he's not
So,
sabotaging me.
that she was nice enough to buy the family Reese's peanut butter cups for the boat.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I looked for vigorously all day.
I forgot to put him in the bag.
She immediately. Now, keep in mind, we bought this for the boat, and we were going to put them on the boat. So when I got home, I noticed the half bag.
There was
of
only
Reese's-
4 gone. I took 2 the first night, and you took 2. That was it. Unless you've been Reese's peanut butter cup dipping. Window liquor. I have a fish question. LOL.
Excellent. We love fish questions.
Do you really need biomedia in a canister or filter if you fill it with sponges? I figure the sponges will grow your biomedia just as good as balls or lava rocks or biorings. Yes, you can use that.
Yeah, several of our tanks are sponge only. The one behind me, the bowl, this other one over here.
But he's talking about inside a canister filter.
Oh, he's just putting sponge in the yeah, we do that too. You can do that.
Yep. Yep. See, thank you, Nancy B in Tennessee. They probably would have melted out on the boat anyway. I probably would have actually put
But
those.
you also have, Stephen, some amazing planted tanks that also help keep your tank straight.
Yeah. But there's some tanks you just simply can't put plants in. Like the 300, you can't keep a plant in there.
I've tried, believe me, I have tried everything. Ask Danny. I thought I had their butt kicked last year. I went to the Seattle auction. I came home, I kid you not, it was freaking enormous. That thing got killed within 2 weeks. I even tried at the end to try to save it and put it in several different tanks. Gone. Nibbled down to nothing. Gone. And I paid good money. It was some kind of rare sword, wasn't it? I should have put that in a real tank that we knew nobody would mess with it.
Yeah.
But my thinking was, it's big enough. They're not going to be able to do anything to this. This thing should be able to kick the cichlids' butt finally. Nope, I was wrong. Not to mention the sheer mass of the thing kept yanking the roots back out. I put rock shale on it, trying to keep it held down. 2 days later, it'd be pulled up again. I'm like, oh my God. This plant is doomed.
And it did die. It did not like all that being ripped up.
Adds to Tedlin on. She gets them. They're Bavarian cream voodoo donuts. And I mean, it's chocolate on top. Yes, there's lots of gorgeous chocolate on top. But in the middle, it is just this ready to explode in your mouth goodness. I mean, it's awesome.
Yes, but I used to go get him donuts all the time. I haven't gotten him donuts in months.
Yes, angelfish are the worst on plants, Adele. Kimberly, what's going on?
Hi, how are you? Stephen Weiss says, I do not even try to put plants in the 300-gallon cichlid tank anymore.
No. The only thing worse, and they'll do like little Cookie Monster, is freaking silver dollars, man. I had this beautiful, beautiful Anubias. I mean, ginormous. Took up an entire log, gorgeous green plants. So I put my silver dollars in with the angels and thought that would be a cool little setup. So wasn't paying attention the first couple of days, let them settle in. And then I come walking by that tank and I'm looking, and it looked like like when you see on Sesame Street, the damn Cookie Monster nibble on the plant with little nibbles all over the damn thing. Sure enough, it was those silver dollars.
Yep. Zen Ginger says, our wedding cake was Bavarian cream with white cake, and it was so good.
Oh, yes. There's
Ken
nothing better than
loves
Bavarian cream. That stuff is awesome. Damn it, now I want some.
You're sitting there drooling, I can tell. I have swords. I have Spiralis crypt, and then what's that? What's the Maramiso balls? What are they made out of? What kind of algae are they? I had
Okay.
that all over the logs in there, and they didn't touch any of it. They let the plants grow. They just let everything be in my angel tank. So send me your address, Collaboration of Curiosities. The next time I weed the tank behind him, I can send you some.
Yeah,
So
no, you can't.
why?
I think she has to have an importer license to get it to
Oh.
Australia.
Oh, sorry. I forgot you were in Australia. There
Yeah,
you
anytime
go.
you ship country to country, man.
Cladiphoria algae. Yes, that's it.
What's going on, first class? Good to see you.
I don't know. Ken likes his voodoo.
Yeah, Byron, Danny, and I won't be able to attend our Willamette Valley again this next month or this month because we will be camping, unfortunately.
Yeah, with the kiddios. Yes. So we will try to stream next week, but if it's not working out with the internet, then we will have to cancel. So I'm sorry. Like I said, we really try not to cancel our streams. As you know, we're here every week.
Yep.
Window liquor. Angelfish should be called a different name because they are no angels.
I think it should be devilfish, man.
Rotten little suckers.
They really are. I mean, you think we watched that Blue When It's Left. I mean, he single-handedly killed all those other angels. He was a jerk. Now he's the only one. I mean, I could be a jerk back and throw him in with the Althams, let him see what it feels like to get bullied, but I'm just not that type.
Nancy B, you are hilarious. Regina, I love everything about German chocolate cake except the coconut. It's like the main ingredient.
Ooh, those sound amazing, Ross in Baltimore. He says, I just picked up 2 L10A lizard plecos. Red lizard plecos.
L10A lizard pleco. I want to see what this looks like. Oh, they remind me of the ones that John has.
Whiptails, yeah.
Mm-hmm. They're whiptails. Yep. Yep. Those are cool fish.
You okay? You okay? She went from that side. She comes over here and she plops down.
Huh. I don't
She's
know.
just giving me that look. What's the
Aww.
matter?
Let's show the messy room.
We just got back. It's normal. People throw stuff in the chair. And
Oh my gosh. Can we see Danny? What? See what? What were we talking about?
your mess.
No, it was before that. Oh. Ryan's like, Shiva.
Yeah, little Shiva.
Collaboration occurs. Wanted to see that pleco. I don't have them. John has them. So you think that's messy? You should see my place. Yes, my house is a mess right now. it's just been wild with all the stuff. I have been so busy at work that like I haven't ever been at work before, and like for the last 2 weeks. It's
And
just
this new job
crazy.
of mine is starting to really, as the weeks go by, I'm getting more and more clients, and it's like boom, 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 all day long. I'm just moving. By the time I get home, half the time I'll fall asleep just trying to eat my dinner.
First class fish. So it's like a rule that every stream makes me hungry. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I was talking about donuts. Oh. Yes, Miss Shiva's been so good lately. I mean, just really a good dog. Byron's like, I don't call it messy. I call it lived in. That's for
there you
sure.
go.
The problem is I live all over the house. I'll move this from that room to this room, thinking I'll put it up. And then I'll move
Like
it from
anytime
that
I
room
find
to
something here that's out of place, I'm like, okay, she's been doing something again. And every room would have a piece of the other room. It, like I said, it's like that Bert and Ernie skit where he needed the lemonade or whatever, took the lemonade, put it here. That's what Danny does.
You compare me to Bert and Ernie a lot. Yep. Done that more than once.
The worst is the morning streams. Who said bacon? Oh man.
The collaboration curiosity. OMG, bacon.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Apologies. Wasn't expecting that. It's like this hiccupy thing. Life lesson vlogs. What fish are they? I don't know what fish you're talking about. So is George going after us, honey?
He's not, but it looks like Q must be doing another. She was going earlier. I think she must be doing some kind of marathon or something. She's still live, so maybe we'll send people there.
Okay.
So,
We can do that.
Right. Hold on, I'm copying the link. It's my girl Susie Q's going. I gotta support Q. So
Byron, that makes you a pilot. Move it from here and pilot there. Oh boy, that is so true.
we'll go ahead.
That's funny. Yeah, Danny said, laughing so much you hiccup. I know.
Well, that'd only be two. Let's go hashtag GMC, baby. There we go. So we'll head over to Q, go hashtag GMC.
Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Yeah, we love you guys.
Your support.
Appreciate all of you. Oh, damn it, Susie Q. It showed you live on my end. You sure? Did you end your stream?
She's like, I'm not live.
Oh,
okay,
well,
where else
guys,
can we send them?
go where you want to go. Just all you gotta do is hit your subscription button, and anybody you know will be showing. As always, love your fish. It's gonna be Kenny E and Danny heading out for another Sunday night. Peace.